Hello and welcome to my special podcast episode of the Elon Musk Chronicles, First Principles Edition, where I dissect the strategies and philosophies of some of the world's most innovative minds. I'm your host, Daniel Aharonoff, and today we're taking a fascinating journey into the mind of Elon Musk. We're not just talking about electric cars and rockets to Mars, we're diving deep into the intellectual toolkit that makes it all possible. First principles thinking. So sit back, buckle up, and let's get started. We all know Elon Musk, the real-life Tony Stark, a man who seems to have an unending reservoir of ambitious ideas. But have you ever stopped to think about how he arrives at these groundbreaking innovations? The secret sauce, ladies and gentlemen, is a method of reasoning called first principles thinking. Before we get into how Musk employs this method, let's clarify what first principles thinking is. At its core, this approach involves breaking down complex problems into their most basic fundamental truths or elements. These are the first principles. From there, you build up your understanding, piece by piece, without relying on analogies or conventional wisdom. Let's look at SpaceX, Musk's aerospace manufacturer and space transportation company. The first question Musk asked was not, how can we make a cheaper rocket, but rather, what is a rocket made of? By identifying the raw materials and their costs, Musk realized that rockets could be built for a fraction of the existing price. Now let's switch gears to Tesla. Pun intended. When Musk looked at electric vehicles, he applied the same first principles thinking. He broke down the cost of batteries, which were the most expensive part of electric cars, and asked, how can we make these cheaper and more efficient? By focusing on the fundamental components of the batteries, Musk and his team have been able to innovate in ways that many thought impossible. And it doesn't stop there. Neuralink, his venture into brain-machine interfaces, also benefits from this approach. When tackling the complexities of the human brain, Musk starts with the basics, understanding neural signals. By working upwards from this first principle, Neuralink aims to develop technologies we can barely dream of. What is truly remarkable is how Musk applies this thinking to not just technical problems, but also business decisions and life choices. In every sphere, the process remains the same. Distill a problem to its most basic elements, and then reason upwards. Of course, first principles thinking is not without its critics. It's a time-consuming approach, and not every problem lends itself to being broken down into fundamental truths. However, the success of Musk's company speaks volumes about its effectiveness. So there you have it, a deep dive into how first principles thinking underpins Elon Musk's remarkable career. It's not just about the ideas, it's about how you approach them, how you dissect them, and how you rebuild them into something revolutionary. Thank you for joining me on this intellectual adventure. Until next time, keep questioning, keep thinking, and never stop learning.